What's up, YouTube gamers? Young Soul dropping another video, and Battlefield 1 Open Beta starts August 31st. I'm not exactly sure when it runs through, but there's an interesting thing about this Open Beta, and that is the fact, as you see on your screen, that you do not need a PlayStation Plus account to play Battlefield 1 Open Beta on PS4. Meaning that if you do not pay for PlayStation Plus, which is now, or at least as of September 22nd, going to be $60, used to be $50. If you do not pay for that, you still get access to the beta. You can still download the Open Beta, which I think is supposed to be somewhere around 6 gigabytes, 6.2 gigabytes or something, and you could play it online throughout the the time period. It starts August 31st, but I'm not sure when it ends. I don't have that right in front of me. My point is, you do not need a PlayStation Plus account to play Battlefield 1 Open Beta on PS4. Whereas if you take a look right here, you see you do need Xbox Live Gold to play Battlefield 1 Open Beta on Xbox One. So if you haven't noticed, that means you have to pay to play the Open Beta on Xbox One. You do not have to pay, or you don't have to have already paid if you don't want to play the Open Beta on PS4. Now, that doesn't seem like that big a deal because this is just for Battlefield 1, right? Wrong. Actually, if you go and look, you'll see that if I'm not mistaken, someone can help me out in the comment section if they could show me something different, but every free-to-play multiplayer game, so like your Smites, your DC DC Universe Online, World of Tanks, etc., all the free-to-play multiplayer games, none of them you need PlayStation Plus. None of them. Okay? On Xbox Live, on Xbox One though, every one of them, if I'm not mistaken, this is where I ask people to verify for me in the comment section, if you can verify, every one of those, every free-to-play multiplayer game, again, Smite, Neverwinter, DC United Online, World of Tanks, etc., 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 all of those need an Xbox Live Gold account, meaning you have to pay a subscription to play the free-to-play game, the multiplayer, right? So this does not go reported by anybody, and let me tell you the reason why it does not go reported by anybody. Number one, PlayStation gamers don't talk about it because they don't even notice. You either have a PlayStation Plus account, and thus you have access to the to the open betas like Battlefield 1, the open beta multiplayer, open multiplayer betas. Sorry, messing around. Open multiplayer betas on PS4. So if you have PS Plus, you got access to open multiplayer beta. If you don't have PS Plus, you still have access to open multiplayer betas. Okay? Not the same on Xbox. And the reason why your traditional Xbox, game YouTubers, okay? We're talking about the Xbox YouTubers who can tell you every microscopic detail of when, PlayStation Plus isn't living up to a certain level, or Xbox Live Gold is doing so much better. They can tell you every microscopic difference when they believe it's to the advantage of the Xbox Live Gold. Notice how you've never heard them talk about this. Notice how you have never heard them talk about this ever. Why? Because obviously PlayStation Plus destroys Xbox Live Gold in this regard. Okay? In this regard. Now you could argue other scenarios, other situations, that's up for debate. But on this, there's no debate. There's no debate. PlayStation, not needing PlayStation Plus for free-to-play games, free-to-play multiplayer, and open betas where you shouldn't have to pay to get access. PlayStation Plus, PSN, PlayStation Plus is so much better. Okay? Now keep in mind, this is from the same media that wants, think about this, This is coming from the people who claim, I'm sorry, the people, the Xbox guys here on YouTube and on Twitter who constantly bash the media for always trying to point out things that Xbox isn't doing that PlayStation is doing correctly. You know, these people say, oh, when PlayStation does something right or Xbox does something wrong, the media is always talking about that. Really? Take a look. I haven't seen a single media person do, like, you know, any type of article. Not saying that I'm not saying they need to. For the record, I don't think they need to. But this idea that somehow they're in the pocket of PlayStation, wouldn't they have been talking about this all the time? They're not. Traditionally, they don't talk about it much. Whenever an open multiplayer beta comes up, you never hear them say, Xbox, you gotta pay, PlayStation, you don't. You never see those articles, at least I don't. And I'm not saying they should, because the media could write whatever the hell they want as far as I'm concerned. I don't care. I'm just talking about the people who complain about the media. Just think about it. Just close your eyes, take a deep breath, and think about if you needed PlayStation Plus to have access to open multiplayer betas and free-to-play multiplayer games, but you didn't need Xbox Live Gold. Are you telling me the same Xbox YouTubers, Xbox Twitter people, you tell me they wouldn't be talking about this? They wouldn't be having a field day every time, you know, this situation comes up? They wouldn't make a video about it, or they wouldn't do tweets about it? Oh, another place where PlayStation's screwing up. PlayStation and PSN and PS Plus are screwing up again. You tell me they wouldn't be doing videos on that? I don't know how often, but I guarantee you they would be doing it, and it would be more of an issue. But because PlayStation does it the correct way and Xbox doesn't, nobody's talking about it. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And again, like I said, go ahead and tell me, you know, if I'm, you know, incorrect on some of these games. Go ahead, tell me. Specifically on the Xbox side, I know the PlayStation versions of free-to-play multiplayer games do not. None of them need it. But you can let me know if some Xbox ones do or don't. I don't think any of them allow you to play without Xbox Live Gold. But you guys can let me know. I'm open. If you got a link to prove it, I'm open to seeing it. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and I'll holla back. Peace.